Today, video is everything. You need speed, creativity, and consistency. With HeyGen, you can create the most lifelike avatar videos, 10 times faster than traditional production, scale across 175 different languages, looks, and platforms, all in 4K. Your clients want more videos, more engagement, and more results. HeyGen gives you the tools to deliver. Need personalized videos that feel custom? Done. Launch interactive, engaging campaigns that deliver more for your clients, and do it all without blowing the budget. No expensive studios, no costly talent, just beautiful, effective videos that drive results. And here's a secret. We used HeyGen to create me. Join the future of storytelling. Become a HeyGen certified agency partner.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Cahill here from the HeyGen team. You're very welcome to today's webinar. We are super excited with some of the updates we have to share. It's been 3 weeks since our last webinar. For those of you who've been following us online, you may have seen some of the recent announcements. Maybe you noticed our rebrand, but yeah, you're very welcome. Would love to hear in the chat where you're tuning in from. And yeah, just to kind of go through the agenda for today, I'm going to start by sharing the announcement video from our CEO, Joshua, to start with. He's going to cover a couple of different things. Then we're going to share 1 or 2 other updates, one to the AI studio, one to our avatars and how you can use Nano Banana. And then finally, we are going to jump into a bit of a demo with Raman around our agent product. But yeah, just to set the scene for those of you who are new here, you are on HeyGen's agency webinar. So we run this every 3 weeks. This webinar is focused on people who are using our technology to serve their clients. So whether it be creating videos or creating experiences using our API, this webinar is for you. And for those of you who are brand new here, what is HeyGen? HeyGen is an AI-powered platform that helps businesses and agencies create, translate, and personalize videos faster and more efficiently than ever before. Our technologies helps agencies scale while slashing costs. And just before we jump into Joshua's video to kick things off, Raman, you should be on screen now. Yeah, how are things going? You're very welcome.
Everything is going great and excited to have a webinar. It's been, as Carl said, a while. So excited to get into these updates. We have quite a few for you folks. And then towards the end, I'll share a little bit about our agent, which I'm sure you folks are very excited about. And then leave some time for questions and get some feedback. So really excited.
Sounds good. Yeah, please keep the questions coming in the Q&A. And without further ado, yeah, we're going to share one of our announcement videos for those of you who may have missed it. So.
For years, you have trusted HeyGen to turn your words into polished, lifelike videos. But what you didn't see were the late nights and millions of lines of code. Products like AI Studio, Avatar 4, and Digital Twin, every launch was a milestone. We gave creators voice mirroring for authenticity, gesture control for lifelike presence, brand kits for identity, and media generation with the latest model built directly into the app. But the real story wasn't shipping features. It was seeing you launch faster, working with your teams, clients, and partners, and creating content at scale without a production team and blockbuster budget. You build campaigns, launch products, and reach audience across the world, all through the lens of your stories. Today, we are stepping into a new era of HeyGen. And it starts with the reimagination of who we are at our core. We shape our visual identity like a prism that catches the light of your ideas and within a colorful spectrum that feels uniquely you, giving you the freedom to tell any story in any way. On top of that, we ask, What if the barrier between your ideas and a finished video came down to a single prompt? Introducing Agent, the creative operating system you can simply chat with to create a complete publishable video end to end. No technical hurdles, no complex workflows, just the freedom to create faster. To power this next step, we have acquired Alyssa and welcome a new member to our team. I'm proud to introduce their co-founder and CEO, Bin Liu, who will now be leading Agent at HeyGen.
Hi everyone, I'm Bin. We've been building Alyssa, an intelligent content agent that can dig into your ideas and explore creative directions to effortlessly bring your ideas to life. With this integration of Alyssa and HeyGen's video agent, we can move at incredible speed towards a system you can trust to tell your stories. Together, we can make it powerful, intuitive, and reliable. We believe our beta version of Agent will be the first step on this incredible journey of making content creation accessible to everyone. Bring your use case, your wish list, your toughest challenges. We're asking you to contribute to push it forward.
And finally, to evolve this with us, this is a new era for HeyGen, and we are building it with you. Join us as we write the next chapter and free your story.
Agent Beta is available now to everyone.
So yeah, super cool announcements there since the last time we spoke. You may have noticed we now have a new logo and branding within our app. So that is also something that we are super excited about there. And yeah, our Agent product, which some of you had been testing for us, is now in public beta. So it's available to all users to try it out. You get a couple of videos each month for free. And essentially what Agent is you type in a prompt and we'll generate a video for you end to end with the avatar, with the background, music, visuals, and video. And yeah, Raman, I'm nearly thinking we might just jump into the Agent section now, cover a little bit. I know you made 1 or 2 videos for this call, so we might, if you're able to share your screen, we can jump in, walk folks through Agent, why we're excited about it, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, indeed I can. Share my screen. All right, folks. So yeah, I think Joshua kind of hit all the points of Agent. The first thing I would say is, and I'll take even another step back. If you've never seen HeyGen before, welcome to the HeyGen platform. This is a homepage, and Agent is pretty easy to locate. It's in this corner right here, and it says Video Agent. Now, the one thing that I will say is, this is in beta, and we launched this really for you folks to put your prompts in, have your ideas, and really test this and give us as much feedback as possible. Like, this is a stage where we're just trying to take it to you folks and just really understand like what's working from this, what isn't, for me and the HeyGen team to really figure out like how can we make this as optimal as possible. And so I've made a couple videos, and one of the ones that I created yesterday was basically an advertisement video for Colgate. So basically a UGC style video, and you can see my prompt here. I basically just went into ChatGPT and I said, hey, make me a short form video that's UGC style for TikTok or Instagram that's promoting Colgate. And ChatGPT basically put this prompt together for me, and I inserted it into HeyGen. Now, the one really interesting thing that I really like about Agent right now is that its chain of thought is actually quite detailed. So I'll give you the topic, the audience, the music theme, the length, the orientation, the script plan. And it really is like relaying it back to you and saying, do you want to make any edits to this? And if not, just say proceed. And there was one thing that I wanted to add, and I said, use their website if needed to pull media. And I put in Colgate's website, and then it gives back to me this chain of thought again, and I click proceed. And as you can see, within basically 3 prompts, I have a outputted video from HeyGen on a Colgate advertisement. So we can take a look at it. Again, I think this is a great video in terms of how long it took me to create. This took me about 2 minutes. I do think there is some ways to go, but that's why we've launched it in beta, and we can take a look.
Morning breath, gone. Seriously, this toothpaste actually works. I've tried so many, but Colgate just hits different. My mouth feels clean for hours, not just minty. It freshens breath, whitens gently, and protects enamel. Plus, it tastes great without being overpowering. I actually look forward to brushing now. This little upgrade makes a big difference. Smile brighter. Start with Colgate.
So Agent created all of this. It created the script, it put the B-roll in. I did not make any edits to this video. It pulled media from Colgate's website. That B-roll media of people brushing their teeth, I didn't even do that. That was Agent in the background, basically pulling those researchers together. And from here, one of the other things that we can do is we can basically take this into the studio to edit. So if there's certain things about this that I want to edit, I can just click edit, and I'd be going into the studio if I click edit in studio. And now we have our Colgate video. Now, Cathal, do we want to get into some of the tweaks we can make to this video, or should we go back to some of the announcements?
Yeah, I think it's really just cool to show people like Agent can be a starting point too. You can use it, generate a video. Honestly, the one you created was probably like 90% of the way there, maybe 85. There's like a few little things we probably wanted to change, maybe like the captions a little bit, maybe like one or two of the pieces of B-roll. And yeah, that's where you can kind of just click the button that you did, bring your Agent video into studio, and then go and kind of polish it up a bit. But yeah, maybe we'll go back. I'm going to do like an announcement video from Leo, kind of one of our product managers, focusing on some of the new updates in AI Studio. So whether you're new here or you've been here for a while, these should be quite interesting. So let me pull that video up next.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through some exciting new updates in AI Studio. We'll actually build a quick video together and try out the new features along the way. First, let's choose an avatar. I'll go with a Raj. Next, we need a script. I'll use the built-in AI script tool, which makes it easy to generate copy on the spot. Let's try a quick prompt for a wellness app. Perfect, that looks good. Now let's add captions. Here's where the first big update comes in. We've added 14 brand new caption styles. These give you more variety so your video can match any tone. Professional, playful, or cinematic. I'll pick one that feels like a good fit. And check this out. We can now change the color and the font. That's our second new feature, font customization for captions. It means you can finally upload and use your brand's exact fonts for a consistent look across all your content. Next, it's time to add some B-roll. And here's the biggest update, the new AI tab. This feature puts image and video generation front and center, so you can create high-quality visuals right inside AI Studio. For this project, let's generate a video. I'll select VO3 from Google as the model. Okay, we've got our B-roll. This looks great. Let's drop it into the timeline, choose exactly where in the script it should appear, and we're good to go. And that's it. In just a few minutes, we built a full video using the new AI Studio features. 14 new caption styles, customizable fonts, and the all-new AI tab for generating images and video.
So yeah, another one that we're both super excited about, Raman. I suppose like on that video, we touched on a couple of different things. The AI script writer that's now just a shortcut away. We touched on the captions. We touched on kind of the new AI tab for AI generating videos and images. Yeah, I know that's like a lot to throw at people all at once. When we talk about Agent, we talk about these 3 new features in Studio. Maybe, do you want to share your screen and show folks where we can find each of those things?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we'll go back to my agent video that we brought into the studio.
Yep.
So number one, captions. Where do we find captions? This one's an easy one to locate. It's on our top right here.
Yep.
When I click this, we basically have all of these new different styles. And what we can also do is if I click a style, I can actually mess around with the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
I can change the colors. I can change the font. I can change the size. And then
Yep.
I can apply it to all. So I don't have to go into each scene individually and change those captions. So that's the first one. The AI script writer, a quick little easy hack in the studio that we can do is if I click this backslash, we basically have these different options here. We can add pauses, upload audio, but right here we can see AI script writer. So if I click this and I type in my prompt, if I were to say, create me a script for Colgate, an intro scene, then HeyGen would then generate that script for me.
Yep.
So that's where you locate the AI script writer. And then lastly, the B-roll generator is in this other top right next to captions. I click that here. And then we have our two different options. Do we want to do images or do we want to do videos? And we can see that we have these four different options. So Kling, Seedance, VO, Halo 2 Pro. And then for images, we have GPT image, Seedgram, Ideogram, Runway, Nano Banana, and Flux. So this is where you locate those.
Yeah. I think on that like AI tab, like we were kind of hiding this behind media for a couple of weeks until we did some testing. Things are going well. We wanted to make this button more exposed, and it's even easier to use now. It's very clear. You can generate images and you can generate videos. I think this leads us really nicely if you click on AI again, and then the different models that we have for images. Some folks are after noticing, yeah, we've added 2 new models even in the last couple of weeks, Nano Banana and Flux. I think these are 2 of the additions we've been most excited about, especially Nano Banana in terms of how you're now able to do different things with your avatars, take more control over the avatars, whether it be their poses, their outfits, the items that they're holding. And yeah, in the next little video I'm going to share from one of our product managers, this one is going to be from Adam Helper, and he's going to be touching on how we've added Nano Banana and Flux, why that's important, and why you should try it out today when you get a couple of minutes.
We now support Nano Banana for avatar look editing. From our prompt bar, select Nano Banana and describe any type of change you want to make to that photo. You can change outfit, background, or even pose. Technically, it can generate an image from scratch, but it's best used for precisely editing a look while preserving other details. If I switch to Nano Banana and choose this look, I could remove or change the hat color. Now let's change the background to a busy city. Now I'll show a test where we put him in an entirely different pose. You can tell there are slight differences, but generally it's in painting. That's why it preserves identity perfectly, because it's just changing that area. Sitting in a library, on a comfortable chair, reading a novel by candlelight. This type of prompt, where you're really describing a new scene, is where Flux thrives. Changing a specific element within the scene, that's where Nano Banana thrives. Another call out, Nano Banana is better for product placement use cases. For example, adding a specific object to a scene. Traditionally, we trained objects separately, but that required a lot of friction. Flux supports adding one other object, but it requires training. Nano Banana supports multiple image references. Cool, you see the globe, it's now holding it. Those are some ways we can use Nano Banana. You can precisely edit the look, make flexible product placements, and remove objects from scenes. For example, if I like the globe but don't like his gold chain, I can remove the chain. Here, no chain. It's not perfect. The first try removed both the chain and the globe. Let's try again to fix it. It's not deterministic. You don't always get the same results. We'll test concurrency with multiple generations at once. Second try worked. Kept the globe, removed the chain. Exactly what I wanted. We're excited about Nano Banana, particularly with Avatar 4, where photos can really be brought to life. First, you create the perfect shot. Then you add perfect animation with Avatar 4. Ultimately, you get exactly what you want. You can precisely edit looks, perfect the shot, and add objects or products easily. For example, you can add multiple products or your logo and place it on a shirt while holding another product. Very flexible with product placement. Awesome. That is Nano Banana.
So yeah, another super cool update there. We have had product placement in the app for a while, but Nano Banana has really just taken that to the next level. The results have improved, and yeah, I think something people are really excited about again is the ability to AI change outfits. So, add the chain, change the shirt. It's something we had in the past, but it's now back now, and it's better than ever. Um, yeah, maybe we'll do the exact same thing that we done last time. Just show folks really simply where they can find this. There definitely has been a lot of kind of changes in our UX, but yeah, if you go back to your home page, for example,
Yep.
um, and then really simply what you're going to do is just click on avatars. Uh, Across this like top line now, you're going to see like the different avatars that you've created in the circles. When you click on them now, I might actually have to remove our boxes here for a minute. Let me see. Does that mean, okay, Raman might be on mute for 1 second, but um, you can see now kind of in the middle of the screen, describe the looks you'd like to make. So here you can type in, add the chain, remove the chain, make an edit, change the pose, change the outfit. And then where it says reference images, this is where you could upload. In Adam's video example, he had the globe, and you could actually, add images to this. If you just click on yeah, exactly, you can see the different options here, and you can also toggle between Nano Banana and Flux as well, as far as I know. There is a little line here that just essentially says which one's better. So Flux is good for like new looks, different settings, poses, and then Nano Banana is really when you're trying to preserve as much of the photo as possible. So yeah, just wanted to show you all that. I know we're starting to come up on time. So a couple of questions here. Raman, I'm gonna pull you back up. Okay, one of the questions we have here in the chat is what models do we use for the AI script generator? We use a couple of different models, GPT, Claude, and a couple others. Essentially, we have prompts on our back end where we try to figure out, like based on your video, what makes the most sense to go in there. So we're kind of like triaging results across a couple of different LLMs, and yeah, definitely feel free to try it out. It's one of those things. The better the text prompt, the better the output. So yeah. Let me see what other questions. Yes, good point. In Adam and Leo's video, it was actually their avatars talking rather than themselves. Um, they've used our own technology to create these product announcement videos, which is pretty cool as well. Here's a question from BC English. Can we use our own image in the scene with the avatar? Might need to get a little bit of confirmation on that, but you can use your own image to turn yourself into an avatar. You could also use your own image to upload it to Nano Banana to bring like a new element to an existing avatar that you have. So yeah, that can be done. Perfect. can I use your avatars as influencers to rave about my product with custom scripts? Yeah, of course. Super good use case. The Colgate example we shared was kind of like UGC content. We could have prompted that to be even more kind of an influencer raving about the Colgate product if we wanted to. So yeah, super common use case for HeyGen. You can create UGC avatars of real people, or you can use like completely AI generated folks. Question here from Story Box Maker. Raman, I might let you answer this one. Is not sure what that means. Weird. Question here, is Seedance on the future timeline?
Yeah, great question. Depends on what you mean by this. We do have Seedance in our AI B-roll generator.
Yep.
So it is there, depending on what you mean by
Yep.
timeline.
I think it's essentially just that we already have Seedance. It's in the AI tab. It can be used for video. So yeah, that's there. How many renders can I make new video AI maker? Not 100% sure what that means, but with the video agent, I think all users get around like 5 free videos a month. You can then get more if you're on like a paid plan, whether it be creator teams or enterprise or one of our agency packages. You would get quite a bit more included. Instead of holding the globe, have an avatar holding a book, for example. Yeah, exactly. A question comes from BC English. Yes, you can upload whatever reference images you want. The globe was just an example. You know, it could also be a cup of tea. It could be a book. It can be whatever. So super, super versatile there. I used 15 videos, but didn't know it was capped for UGC. Yeah, there is some limits in terms of how many videos you can create, depending on what plans you're on. But there's always an option to kind of like scale up and use the product a bit more. Great. I think we're getting done. Okay, these questions are both quite similar. Between the two of us, we'll answer this one. Does a video agent work well with photos? And then the other one is, can you add your own B-roll footage from the start when creating a video with the agent?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the answer is yes. You can upload kind of your own assets when you're using agent. I've seen people, you know, upload some of their own video footage. It might be of their product, even some of their own images. So yeah, you can take quite a bit of control over the output of Video Agent by like being really precise with the content that you give it to work with. So yeah.
Yeah, I have it pulled up too if we want to show it really quick.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah.
So if I'm in my agent prompt here.
Yep.
Hopefully you all can see my screen. 2 options here. We can upload or choose from the assets we have in HeyGen.
Yep.
And then we can also select an avatar that we want to be the face of our video. So short answer is yes. And then the detailed answer is it's right here.
When you click on select avatar, what type of screen do you see? Oh, cool. Yeah, I know this is new. This is something that was being requested a lot. But fantastic. Yeah, that makes you take even more control of the output of this video. So yeah. Thanks for showing us that. Yeah, super good question here. Any word on when we can have 2 avatars in the same scene talking? Yeah, something we're working on. It wouldn't be too hard for us to do at this point. It's more just a lot of the people using HeyGen haven't been asking for this, but I know we're starting to hear it more and more now. So yeah, I can check with our team, Renee, and get back to you on that one when we have an update. But I know it is coming soon. Okay. Pretty good question here from Mary Claire. Can I have unlimited clones in the enterprise pack? Raman, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, we make custom packages on the enterprise level. So depending on how many you need, we can basically tailor it to your needs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, enterprise plans have quite a bit more avatars and generative credits included. Yeah, highly recommend if you're thinking about scaling up, talking to Raman or myself. If you're using a lot of avatar seats or generative credits, we really go out of our way to look after our agency customers, make sure they're having a great experience. Um, and then, yeah, if you haven't completed our agency certification yet either, that is a great way to kind of come into our ecosystem, the HeyGen for Agencies program, get to know our agencies team a little bit better, and kind of just have like some points of contact there who can support you if you're working on a client project or need to bounce some ideas around. That's what we're here for. Great. Raman just shared the link to the certification in the chat. We'll also include that on the follow-up email. Great. I think we are at the end of our questions for the moment. We're going to wrap up quite soon. Would love to hear from you all, though, just before we go, what you would want us to cover on our next webinar in 3 weeks' time. We were thinking of maybe, spending a little bit of time on our API and what you can do with our API, but please let us know in any of the chats right now what you would want us to cover in the next agency webinar. I know we'll have a few exciting releases to cover like we did today, like we do every couple of weeks, but yeah, please let us know in the chat, over email, over LinkedIn, what you would like us to cover next, and we'll make sure we prepare something for that. Raman, any final closing thoughts?
No, but always ending on this, next steps with HeyGen. If you're just getting started, definitely recommend that you go ahead and check out our certification. If you are at the point where you're starting to scale up, you have a lot of avatars that you're making, a lot of content, multiple clients, then feel free to get in touch with me or Rahul about what it looks like to become a partner. But yeah, always recommend everybody just go ahead and look at the certification. It's free, and it's a great way of just understanding the product better. So happy HeyGenning, and I think that's it from my side.
Sounds great. Yeah, we're a little bit up on time. Maybe we're going to share it next time, but we have a really great video case study from one of our customers, Vision Creative Labs. And yeah, we'll probably start the next webinar with that. So you can see how some of our agencies are using our technology and having a lot of success with their clients and customers. So yeah, everyone, thank you for tuning in. We're excited to see you again soon. And if anyone has any feedback on Video Agent, please let us know. We're here to capture that information and make sure it goes to the right folks at HeyGen. So thanks, everyone.